Hey. Can you hear me, Gloria? Are you there?
I'm there. I can hear you. Hey, everybody. Good. I'm Gloria Altanea.
It's Gloria Altanea. That's right. I'm Betty Bima.
And you're watching 10 out of 10.
With the Pabulum Partners. And we're back for a season 2. What's up? Yeah. So what are we covering today, Gloria?
Today, we're covering the baddest bosses in the business.
Okay, that's right. And so we decided to start the season off with this episode because we wanted to highlight women who are doing their thing in their own industries, right? Their own fields.
Yeah, so anywhere from cosmetic surgeons to fashion designers to what else, Bima? What else we got?
Well, we got people from corporate America, people from Hollywood. I mean, our list is pretty extensive, and it's not the average list that you will find on your top 10 list, right?
That's right. It's just something that we thought that interests us both. So, yeah.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's start with number 10. Who would have thought that making entertaining clips on a social media platform would lead to a world of opportunities and massive wealth? Well, it worked out for Liza Koshy, who worked her way up from a Vine content creator in 2013 to a money-making machine on YouTube. With a total of 19.2 million followers on Instagram, the social media influencer is the number 12 richest influencer alive, netting an alleged $78,000 per post. Born in Houston, Texas, Koshy once attended the University of Houston as a business marketing student before deciding to pursue her dreams in Hollywood. Using her business acumen and curiosity for the world of social media, she decided to jumpstart her acting career on Vine by making comedic short-form content. However, when the platform shut down, she focused more on building her YouTube channel, becoming the fastest YouTube personality to reach 10 million subscribers in 2017. It wouldn't be long before Hollywood came knocking. She starred in the 2016 Jason Nash comedy FML alongside Busy Phillips and Jimmy Tatro. And then Mr. Black Hollywood himself, Tyler Perry, featured the rising star in his holiday film Boo! A Madea Halloween. The train hasn't stopped since. She's been seen in videos with Betty Will Smith, had her own YouTube original series called Liza on Demand, and has nabbed hosting gigs at the MTV's Total Request Live and the Golden Globes. Her following across social media platforms have substantial growth with 2.8 million followers on Twitter, 26.9 million followers on TikTok, 4 million on Facebook, and 17.6 million followers on YouTube. Currently, she's cast as star in the upcoming rom-com Players alongside fellow New Hollywood peers Gina Rodriguez and Damon Wayans Jr. Now, I first kind of got familiar with her through pictures she took with Will Smith, because I'm a follower of Will Smith and everything. And I saw her like being goofy and everything on her videos. So I checked out her social media, and she's like really entertaining. Not only that, she's from Houston, so I have a special place in my heart for Houstonians since I'm from Houston myself. She's like the girl next door, but she's also a Hollywood star. Yeah, perfect personality and everything, and she's doing it big in her social media industry in that field. You know, she's like one of the top earners, so I definitely have an affinity for her. You've heard of her, Gloria, or not?
Yeah, I've heard of her. I saw her on Instagram doing like some funny stuff. She's hilarious. I like watching her. She's very entertaining.
Yeah, she's making those big Hollywood deals, so she got it going on.
This South Korean designer was encouraged by her parents to study fashion design. Minjoo Kim did her studies at Samsung Art and Design Institute, and later went on to get her master's degree at Royal Academy of Fine Arts. In 2015, Kim launched her company Minjoo Kim in Seoul. Kim is known for starting her fashion shows with a design featuring an artistic core and having the core piece featured throughout the collection. In 2020, Minjoo became the winner of Netflix Next in Fashion and received $250,000 to launch a collection for sale on Net-a-Porter.com, the go-to site for amazing luxury fashion. Minjoo recently released a new collection line called Mberry, and interested customers can buy Minjoo's designs such as dresses and shirts all online.
All right. So Minjoo Kim, as you saw in the video, she's from South Korea. And I picked her because I was interested in, revamping my wardrobe. So I was like, let me look at some different designers and let me step my game up, like as far as fashion, because, I used to wear tights and track stuff, because I'd be working out and that's what I'm normally in, right? So I was just like, I found her on the internet, just like researching, and she was in Netflix, what was it called? Next in Fashion. And it was the only season. She's the only winner. So she'll always be the only winner of that season because the show was canceled. But I was just like, man, she has bold pieces. She has like loose, fluffy, big, kind of style clothes. And I was like, that's something that I like. That's something that I enjoy. You can match it with like some jeans or like a nice skirt or something to be like a lazy but yet stylish, comfortable look. And she's up and coming and growing, and people are getting more into her and getting more word of her. So
okay, you have a lot to say about Minjoo.
I was excited, so that's why I picked her.
1/3 of the most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club, on New York radio station Power 105.1, Angela Yee is quickly becoming a force to be reckoned with. For 10 years, the Brooklyn, New York native could be heard Monday through Friday in the early mornings on the radio show, but that's not the only income stream the Wesleyan University graduate has. Yee started her career with a hip-hop head's dream internship when she assisted the CEO of Wu-Tang Management. She then locked down a morning show gig at Shade 45 thanks to the help of music executive Paul Rosenberg, whom she worked with at Eminem Shady Limited. In 2005, Angela Yee would embark on a new journey as Sirius satellite radio host of what would eventually become The Morning After with Angela Yee. Her other proprietary creation, Lip Service, will also be born. Then her life and her credit score would change significantly when she joined shock jock Charlemagne the God and former Hot 97 personality DJ Envy on The Breakfast Club. Her new role propelled her into a higher platform and presented opportunities for her to delve into philanthropy, film, television, literature, and real estate. She also branched out into the world of retail, opening a juice bar franchise called Juices for Life with DJ Envy and rap group member of The Lox, Styles P. Even with her extensive resume, it looks like Angela Yee is just beginning. This is my pick on the list. Angela Yee, she's one of the baddest in the game to do it in the radio industry. I've watched her trajectory over the years, and oh my gosh, she started off as like management for talent in New York, and now she's like a serial entrepreneur. I highly respect her in her field. I feel like we're kindred souls. Sometimes I see we're like matching in clothes, or she has some ideas. She loves to read just like me. It's just like weird. We're like two souls of the same kind. But I'm a Virgo and she's a Aquarius or Pisces or something like that, the same sign as you, Gloria. So you guys kind of act the same.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Angela Yee. She definitely deserves a spot on this list. And with that said, we're going to move on to the next person on the list.
These days, everyone wants to look and feel amazing, and many people opt in for cosmetic adjustments to enhance their beauty. Well, Dr. Mila Bennett Powell knows how to do just that. She's a skilled plastic surgeon and skincare expert and founder of Eterabella Plastic Surgery in Johns Creek, Georgia. Dr. Mila attended the University of Michigan, where she earned her degree in biology. She then continued her education at Ohio State University of Medicine, where she received her Doctor of Medicine degree and completed her plastic and reconstructive surgery and general surgery residencies. Later, Dr. Mila was admitted into the fellowship program at Ohio State University's College of Medicine. Dr. Mila was honored with the Samuel L. Rosler Research Fellowship Award by Ohio State and received many recognitions for her plastic surgery and laparoscopic surgery excellence. Today, you can find Dr. Mila at Arabella Plastic Surgery and Medical Spa.
I was very interested in upkeep of beauty, right? Because everyone needs to make sure that their skin is looking nice and looking good. And then if, some things are out of whack, you can get it fixed. And usually the cosmetic field is kind of male dominant. So I was like, oh, I'm sure there's some fabulous women out there who's doing cosmetic surgery that can hook people up. And so I found Dr. Mila Bennett, and she's in Georgia, and she does cosmetic surgery and spas, and she has her beauty product line to help people feel their best, look their best, all natural. Not all natural, but like basically in a healthier way, because how sometimes some people go and get like the butt shots and all that kind of injections and they be getting sick, and sometimes you can die from that, but she manages it in a healthy way. So I did a little research.
Like nose jobs? Does she do nose jobs and BBLs and all that?
I'm not sure if she does nose jobs, but I know that I know that she does liposuction. She does cheek fillers, lip fillers. So she's a surgeon, so I'm pretty sure she can do a nose job.
Okay.
Yeah, rhinoplasty. That's what it's called. Let's see our next clip. Let's see who we have.
Bisa Butler is an American fiber artist that displays quilted portraits of African American heritage, tradition, and beauty using cloth from Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa. Majoring in fine arts, Bisa graduated from Howard University and after went to complete her master's in art education at Montclair State University, where she took a fiber arts class that inspired her to quilt. Butler has exhibited her work in various places. In 2018, she was at the Expo Chicago, and in 2019, her work was featured in the Art of Jazz exhibit in New Jersey. In addition to Bisa's work being in exhibits, she is also featured in art books such as Journey of Hope, quilts inspired by President Barack Obama. You can view Bisa's first solo exhibit at the Art Institute of Chicago.
Man, isn't that beautiful artwork? One of my friends actually went to Chicago and went to the museum where they are showing her exhibit. And he said it was beautiful. They're big, they're huge quilts, and the work is very detailed and the fabric looks really expensive. And I chose her because, everyone could use a little culture. And, it's good to just find new people that are doing different things.
Southern Methodist University, Texas graduate Whitney Wolfe holds a very epic part in the rise of the digital dating and social networking era, which includes Christian Mingle, Cupid.com, eHarmony, Grindr, and Match.com. In 2012, she was among the young tech entrepreneurs behind dating app Tinder, building its appeal on college campuses as VP of Marketing. Now, nearly a decade later, she is one of the world's youngest self-made billionaires at the tender age of 32. Wolfe would leave Tinder after butting heads with other executives and filing a sexual harassment lawsuit, which was settled out of court. In 2014, she teamed up with the Russian billionaire and Badoo dating app creator Andrei Andreev to launch her own dating app, and you may have heard of it. It's called Bumble. The dating app stood out among its competitors for giving women the leverage over sending the first message. That same year, she was given the prestigious accolade of being added to Business Insider's 30 most important women under 30 in tech. In 2019, Adreev would sell his stake in Bumble and Badoo to leading global investment and private equity firm Blackstone. By the time Bumble kicked off its IPO in 2021, the two dating apps had made it to the cell phone screens and computers of over 40 million users and increased Wolfe's net worth to an estimated $1.1 billion, according to Forbes. All right. I love this number, right? This person on the list, Whitney Wolfe Herd. Now, I don't even know if that's like her real name, but that is a gangster last name. I mean, Wolfe and Herd, okay? Like, jeez. You can't get no better than that, right? I want to tell all the young people out there with dreams of making it big, being famous, or being wealthy, to be inspired by this person to create. Because you never know where it can lead. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to be Instagram famous. I'm going to make it in Hollywood. That's all fine. But there's other ways to make it too. Oftentimes, the people behind the scenes are the ones making the most money. So I aspire to be the business person. But if I have to get in front of the camera, I will. Whatever. But you know what? I like being behind the scenes because I like that moolah. And Whitney Wolfe Herd, she's a billionaire because she was behind the scenes. And the girl currently lives in Austin, Texas. That's like my retirement town. I'm going to be there one day with all those tech giants and all them people and everything. So yeah, that's my girl, Whitney Wolfe Herd. Have you heard of her?
I have not heard of her, but living in Austin, Texas with $1 billion, infinite.
That's heaven. I mean, all the barbecue you want.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I bet you heard of Bumble.
I have heard of Bumble, because dating apps. I tried maybe once or twice, but that's it. I'm not.
I was gonna say, let's play Never Have I Ever. I know you've been on them dating apps, but you know what?
It's fun to swipe.
But I've never been on those dating apps at all. So like, I don't know. I'm kind of old school. I'm prehistoric out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, girl, let's
what else? Yeah.
Yeah, wait. I have a question though.
Okay.
Did it work for you? Did you find somebody?
I did not.
What? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
Oh, with that said, let's move along.
Please.
In the US, the FDA has only banned fewer than a dozen harmful chemicals, while places like Europe has banned more than 1,300 unsafe household products, which is why Jessica Alba founded the Honest Company in 2011. This consumer goods company sells diapers, vitamins, and non-toxic household products on Honest.com and partnering stores like Target. In 2013, Honest Company sales were at $50 million, and the financing put the value of the company at $1 billion in the future. In addition to household products and baby necessities, the Honest Company opened a beauty brand as a separate entity with its own website and logo. Honest Beauty can be found at Ulta, Sephora, Target, and other partnering stores. Honest Beauty has around 83 products that include skincare and makeup. The company created this beauty line for people who wanted something safe and clean from potentially harmful chemicals going on their body.
You remember Jessica Alba?
Slightly. No, I'm just playing. Of course I do.
I remember her most from, The Honey, because she's an actress and she's also now a businesswoman. And at first I was like, man, what's going on with Jessica Alba? I remember because I saw the movie one day in a break room. And I was like, what is she doing? And she has her own company that's making millions of dollars. So, if you're doing one thing and you got another business going on, then you're really, really out there working and hustling, making sure that you are building generational wealth. And that's what she's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, and you know what? She's also, she lived in Texas. I'm not sure if she's from Texas, but she lived in Texas. So a lot of these people are coming from Texas. It's really crazy.
I know the Texas people is out here winning. See,
we're not all wacky or whatever y'all think about it.
No, we're smart and we're determined to get these millions of dollars out here in the street.
Don't exaggerate. Some of us from Texas are, girl. Not all of them. You know that.
Yeah, well, Jessica decided to make her honest company when she started having a family, and she was just like, there's not that many products out here for us Americans that have natural, wholesome things to put on your skin and stuff.
Organic,
so that's how she started it.
Lena Waithe is what I like to call a UFI, unapologetic, fearless, and iconic. At just 37 years old, the Chicago-born writer, show creator, and producer has given us Dear White People, Queen and Slim, Boomerang, Master of None, The Chi, 20s, and Them. You can also hear the one-time Blockbuster employee's voice on a series of commercials and often see her advocating for LGBTQIA causes. The Columbia College Chicago Cinema and Television Arts graduate is also a boss in other ways, as owner of her own production company, Hillman Grad Productions, record label Hillman Grad Records, a Hillman Grad swag line, and even her own mentor lab to help rising talent in TV and film. Before her dreams of being a big-time Hollywood millionaire fully manifested, Lena started out as an assistant to an executive producer on fan-favorite sitcom Girlfriends. Her early years are loosely documented on the TV series 20s, which started off as a YouTube series before going to BET. She followed up her big break with writing positions on the Nickelodeon show How to Rock, starring Master P's daughter Symphonique Miller, Fox's Bones, and joined her buddy Justin Simeon on his show Dear White People as a producer. While she was becoming a fan favorite among culturally tapped-in circles, the mainstream didn't catch wind of her until she appeared in Netflix original comedy series Master of None in 2015. She would win an Emmy Award for writing the Thanksgiving episode, becoming the first Black woman to do so. Since then, she has starred in several films and TV series, but is best becoming known for opening up a pipeline of new talent as a producer on their productions. I had to clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Lena Waithe is number 3 on this list because she did not come to play. She came to slay. First of all, homegirl started off, I think, at Paramount Pictures. She used to work there just like I used to back in the day, and she had a friend named Justin Simeon, who's also the writer and producer and director, I believe, of Dear White People. She actually motivated him to, hey, you got this project, you have a good idea, you got a script. Finish the script so we could get this money, man. You've been here almost a decade working at this major studio and you got ideas. What are you doing? So she was kind of like the motivator for Simeon to go ahead and pursue the Dear White People dream, right? And I met them in person on the lot, so it was great to meet them and everything. And I feel like she really speaks for people in the demographic between like college age all the way up to like, I would say, 40s. She has a show called 20s. I've watched that. I could definitely relate because that is the life when you're just starting out in Hollywood. Lena Waithe is doing it for several reasons, so I really admire her and her work. She's doing a great job in her field of entertainment. About Lena, girl. I couldn't hear you. What you say?
I said, yeah, she definitely is. And you know what? Okay, this is off topic. It's about Lena, but it's off topic. She be taking those pictures. How to pose with that hand. I'm gonna have to do the Lena shot.
She do the chin, the thoughtful look, all of that. I think she's been dreaming about this for all her life, and she already knew how she was gonna get down. Like me, I already know I want a matte. I'm gonna get a matte green, one of them box, either is gonna be Range Rover SUV. I already know how to look. And when I step out, I'm gonna have the baddest shoe on, just the baddest tennis shoe, not no heel. I ain't wearing no heels when I'm rich, but yeah.
Josephine Esther Mincer co-founded her company with her husband, Joseph Lauder. She began by selling an all-purpose cream to her friends and officially formed Estee Lauder Cosmetics in 1946. It wasn't until 1953 when her company took to new levels with the sale of her Dew Beauty Oil. With great marketing strategies, she became the richest self-made woman in the world. Estee landed her first department store order for her cosmetics with Saks Fifth Avenue, which sold out in 2 days. Lauder also originated the practice of giving a free gift with the purchase of a product. Estee Lauder Company also owns product lines such as MAC Cosmetics, Clinique, Bobbi Brown, Michael Kors, Tom Ford, and a handful more. Today, the net worth of Estee Lauder is $117.6 billion and rising.
You know what? It's time. It's time for that number one spot. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Ursula Burns is a bad shut your mouth. From mechanical engineer intern to C-suite executive, Burns made her $1 billion in wealth using a narrowly focused and patient route that consisted of her working at the print and digital document company Xerox for nearly 4 decades. An engineering graduate of Brooklyn Polytechnic Institute and Ivy League Columbia University, Burns came up in the infamous Baruch housing projects in New York. Later, she would intern at Xerox in 1980 before joining the company as an executive assistant. Her career would see advances through the ranks from assistant to vice president of global manufacturing, and finally to CEO. In 2009, she was crowned the first Black female CEO of a designated Fortune 500 company. Beyond loyal, Burns would stay with the company for nearly 37 years, and even find time to meet her late husband, Lloyd Bean, at that very place, before stepping down in 2017. Throughout her career, Burns has received many prestigious honorary degrees and served on several boards, such as Uber and ExxonMobil, while also spearheading STEM initiatives at the White House. Ranked the 22nd most powerful woman in the world by Forbes in 2014, Burns has certainly curated an unforgettable legacy in the game of business. All right, that was our number one spot, Ursula Burns, who is the former CEO of Xerox. If you know anything about Xerox, Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's dad, I was going to say former dad. Oh my God. Former business manager of Beyonce Knowles. Matthew Knowles, he actually used to work at Xerox before transitioning into entertainment. But let's get back to Ursula Burns. First of all, she also got a crazy last name. Burns. Like, she reminds me of
Mr. Burns.
I shouldn't say that. Huh?
Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Okay, that's a good. Hopefully, that's a good character. But any woman who can be successful in corporate America, gain the respect of her male counterparts, and also like transcend her own industry and branch out into other industries, being on the board of directors of all these companies like Uber, deserves props. Especially if you're a woman of her age. You know, she's of a certain age, and she's a woman of color. So. She deserves props for going to an Ivy League and making a way. Is coming from the projects, a New York project housing. So that's why she's the number one, because for all the girls out there who can't sing, can't dance, can't act, you can be an executive and you can make money. By the way, she's been listed as one of the most richest people in the US in the past. So yeah, Ursula Burns, check her out, read her bio. Now, I have no idea what her political affiliations are, so I have nothing to do with that. I'm just talking about her career, so don't tax me. Okay, I don't know nothing about that, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed our countdown, the baddest bosses in business.
And
you have something to say, Gloria?
Yes, I do. Actually, make sure you guys stay tuned for our next episode and check us out on YouTube at pabulumentertainment.com, or you can well, that's our website, but also on YouTube, it's Pabulum Entertainment. And make sure you click like and make sure you click subscribe. And you can do it at the same time.
Indeed, and we'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.